Hey everybody, it's Morgana. I hope I can fix this lighting later because it's really wonky and not good. It got really dark when I pushed go to video. So if I don't fix it, I'm sorry. I will try. So, not good when I started out with the first video in a week and a half with just an apology because of the lighting. Yes, baby girl, hello. Hi, how are you? Good to see ya. I know I've been extremely MIA the past 3 months. At least the past 2. I've been extremely MIA. And now the cats are going to start. Or not. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they won't start. Or maybe they will because I can hear them playing in the curtains that are next to me. Can't win today. I've spent the past... I think I just spent like 15 minutes playing with the ridiculous tripod that I have for my phone. It's one of those octopus ones that has like the really bendy legs. I hate it. At first it was great, but when I need like straight legs to, do something, to put the camera up or whatever, it takes forever because they want to like bend and I'm like, so all I want for Christmas is a regular tripod apparently. That's all I want for Christmas, just a regular tripod. Probably won't get one, but, yeah, have to buy it myself, and that's okay. Okay, so, I know it's been a week and a half since I've done any sort of video, and I honestly cannot remember what the last video I did was about. I'm just realizing that. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. So, I just wanted to do a video to kind of catch up from the absence, tell at least, I have at least one goofy story to tell you and it happened last night as a matter of fact. And hopefully I can get back into doing videos again like I was before. At least one a week. Because I feel... I don't want to say I feel bad about not doing a video every week. I just feel weird about it, I guess would be a way to put it. I think it's just that I feel weird about it. So anyway, goofy story. I was in here, in my room last night. It was around 12:15. And I heard these noises outside in the backyard, because my window in my bedroom faces the backyard. And I thought, oh crap, somebody's out there messing with the air conditioning. Seriously. Don't start crap. Don't start. Please don't. Normal. I think I'm just going to be one of those times where I'm just going to let them fight. Because what they usually do, one of them just growls and walks away. It's usually Ozzy's the one doing the growling. Because Normal dared to walk into her area. So anyway. I heard a noise, so I went and, my oldest kid was still up, so I went and grabbed him and I said, come out with me in the backyard for a minute. I think I hear something out there. And I can't, knowing my backyard, it was probably a raccoon or a possum or something silly like that. So I just, grab a flashlight, come on. So we open the sliding glass back door, we walk onto the back porch and we're like listening and we're like, that's water. It's like I hear water like hitting something. So we shine into the backyard, and the sprinkler that is in my backyard is on. Now, I've lived in this house almost 3 years. I have never seen that sprinkler come on. I don't know how to turn it on. I don't know how to turn it off. So there is this moment of, oh, how do I turn that off? Because I do not want to run up my water bill. How long has that thing been on? Kind of deal. Because the sound you could hear was the water hitting plants. And it was shooting pretty far. The water was shooting pretty far. So my son and I are out there trying to figure out where the shutoff is, and going over by the fuse box, see if there's a fuses somehow for the sprinklers, just any way to turn it off. Because you can't find any way to turn it off. We're out there for half an hour messing around, just going, what am I supposed to do? So finally I was at the point of, you know what? I'm not calling my landlord at 12:30 asking about sprinkler. I said, I'll have to deal with it in the morning if it's still on. And I kid you not, as we're walking through the sliding glass door to come back inside, it shuts off. I'm sitting there going, oh my God, really? Great. That's, on the one hand, great. Yeah, it turned off, fabulous. On the other hand, I'm like, really? Timing of all things, really? So, when I was at work this morning, I happened to work with my landlord's wife. She's the head of the department that I used to be in. And I went and asked her about it, and she looked at me, she goes, there's a sprinkler in the backyard? Because they used to live here a few years ago. And she's like, I don't remember there being a sprinkler in the backyard. So she calls her husband, and he's like, yeah, it belongs to Walgreens, because almost right directly on the other backside of my fence is a Walgreens. He's like, yeah, it belongs to Walgreens. He said somebody must have turned their sprinklers on last night, because we could hear sprinklers on the other side on the back side of the fence too, on the other side of my backyard. So I thought it was the neighbors, because there's a house directly on the other side of the back fence from me. And I said, well, crap, maybe it's tied into the neighbors for some reason, or however. But no, apparently it belongs to Walgreens. So Walgreens was watering my plants last night. Thank you, Walgreens. I just thought, I was like, okay, well, all right. What, my water bill? Okay, because, it was putting out some water. It was putting out some water. And there's one thing I'm very particular about, my water bill. I don't like it when it gets real high. I don't. I really don't. Because this is the first place I've ever lived where I've had to pay a water bill. So I'm usually really what are you doing? Why is the water running? Turn it off. Turn it off now. Turn it off. 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 So, yeah. That was just my weird, goofy story that, for you. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, let's see. I had to make a list of stuff I want to talk about because, yeah. Alright. So, I've done the first two things. Check, check. Hey, what, baby? Yes, I see you. Scratch, scratch. Okay. The full moon last week. How awesome was that last week? That was one of the best full moons in a while. For me, anyway. It was just totally awesome. It was unusual in that I came home from work Wednesday night and I was not feeling good at all. I was feeling downright crappy. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do a ritual or anything tonight. I'm just going to go outside and I'm just going to sit. And that's what I did. I went outside and just put in my earphones, put in a guided meditation, and just sat out there. I was out there for 2.5, 3 hours, I think, by the time I finally came back in. Another funny story. My middle son was going to come outside to ask me if I wanted some tea, because he didn't realize I had my earphones in or whatever. He couldn't see from where I was sitting that I had him in. And he opened the door, and the black and white cat ran outside. But see, he's really easy to catch when he runs outside, because he'll stop to sniff the grass. So he's really easy to catch, but I didn't hear any of it. Some earphones in, I'd been almost an hour into this meditation. So I was gone. So he walks up to me holding the cat, and he just like touches me like this, and which breaks me right out of it. And next thing I know, there's this 6'3" kid standing there holding a black and white cat. I'm going, wait, what happened? Speaking of black and white cat, he just walked in the room. Hey, Tuxie. Yes, I see you, babies. So, you got 2 goofy stories out of me. See, there you go. Haha. Okay. Next topic. The lunar calendar video. I didn't do one for December yet. That's what I talked about in my last video. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in my last video. That I was going to do one over Thanksgiving weekend, and I never did. See? Brain kicks in every once in a while. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get that done in the next couple of days just to get it out there and get it done, huh? Has to go on the to-do list. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Hello, Tuxie baby. I finally today, I've spent, honestly, what I've spent most of the past week and a half doing is getting caught up on the YouTube videos, because not only was I not making YouTube videos, I wasn't really watching. So I had a lot of videos to catch up on. I mean, I had videos from Halloween, before Halloween, I hadn't even watched yet. Come here, baby. No, fine. He does not like to be picked up very much. So, I finally got the ones I wanted to watch, which turned out to be a lot. I finally got it down. I think I'm down to 6 that are on my watch later list, and that's all the one. And they're all from like today, ones that were put up today or the day before. I'm so excited about that, because I had so many. And I know in some of the people I'm subscribed to make very time-intensive videos. Like, Romany she'll do, like, live videos and then put them up on YouTube. And those are like 2 hours a piece. And she did 3 on Halloween, and then did a part 4 to that. And I don't remember if it was the same day or not. But you're talking about an 8-hour chunk right there. Just from one. And then she did another 2-hour one yesterday I haven't watched yet. So, I'm proud of myself. I finally got through, and I'm glad I watched them all, especially Romany's, because I love watching her creative process. Because the one that she did on Halloween, it wasn't like one of her classes. It was like, I'm going to do this picture, and you're going to watch me do it, as I would in my natural process. There was no pre-planning other than, hey, this is a picture that inspired what I'm going to do. This is going to be my reference photo. And that's what she went off of. And it was so cool. I like watching people and their creative processes like that, because then you get to watch their decision-making process, and then I don't feel so bad in my creative decision-making processes when I'm doing a project. Makes me feel so much better, because I'm like, oh, I'm not the only one that sits there 3rd, 4th, or 5th guesses myself as I'm going through with something. So that's always good. See, so yeah, I'm getting caught up on my videos. Yule is coming up quick this year. I don't know what happened to November. Do you know what happened in November? Because it was just like gone. It just like vanished. That was like the quickest month ever. For me, it was just like, psh, done. Gone. And today's the 2nd. Yeah, today's the 2nd. So that means less than 3 weeks till Yule. What? I I have done nothing. I didn't even, normally we put up the decorations Thanksgiving weekend. I didn't even do that this year. I didn't do that this year. I helped, we went Saturday over to my grandmother's and put up her Christmas decorations, put up her tree, which is a thing in itself, because then you spend like 3 hours digging through all the boxes in her garage looking for what she wants to put up, because the woman has Christmas decorations, boxes and I mean, she's got ornaments she's held on to from when they first came over, and we're living in Massachusetts. It's just, she's got ornaments that are older than my mom. It's just unreal. So the tree's never the same, exactly the same 2 years in a row, except for the fact that she will always put up any handmade ornaments that we did, or now we're down to the great grandkids, or mine and my sister's kids, have done. Those go up on the tree every year, no matter what. Any little commemorative ornaments for them go up, no matter what. But other than that, and we couldn't find the angel to go on the top of the tree, which was weird. Where I thought we had put it, wasn't there. And then, of course, you could tell she'd been out there digging in between last Christmas and this year, digging through the boxes, because the boxes weren't in the same order when we put it, because we made sure when we put all the stuff away that it was all together. This is all the stuff we're going to need for the tree. This is all the stuff for the mantle. Her mantle, oh my gosh. Her mantle is a force upon itself. There's garlands and lights and just Santas and nutcrackers and angels and everywhere. Her mantle's normally jam-packed. Anyway, we have to take practically everything off, except I think the only thing that stays up there is my grandfather's ashes. I think it's the only thing that absolutely stays up there. Everything else comes off. I mean, she's got a long mantle. It's very long. It's the entire width of the room. So, yeah. And we didn't do that Saturday. We just did the tree. Because the tree took so long, because we had to dig around so long to find stuff. So that's supposed to be something that's going on this weekend, but I'm not going to be there for that. So, hello babies. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I'm going to backpedal for just a second. All the videos that I just watched from all the people I'm subscribed to, and I watched a couple that people that I'm not subscribed to. I do that every once in a while, but for the most part, if I'm subscribed to you, those are pretty much the only videos I see, unless there's something else that grabs my attention. There were so many nice Thanksgiving videos. Oh my gosh. People were so nice, and so I felt kind of bad because I didn't do one. I was kind of like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do one of those. Not that I don't love you guys. You guys know I love you guys. I love you guys. I love interacting with you guys. I really do. See, now I'm kind of making up for it now. You see that? See what I'm doing there? I felt kind of bad after watching it. I was like, oh, crap, maybe I should have done that. And I said, wait, what am I worried about doing something just because everybody else is doing it? Bad. No. So, I kind of go over that kind of quickly. I was kind of like, you know what? No, I don't feel bad because I didn't do it. Because I shouldn't feel bad for not doing something just because everybody else is doing it. I have been doing the 21-day gratitude challenge that see, I talked about that last video too. See, that started last Tuesday. I think we're on today was day 9. Yeah, today was day 9. I think I shared a couple of the days on my Facebook where the prompt for what you're supposed to express gratitude for that day has just been so, oh wow, that's not something I think about very often. And now that I'm thinking, I meant to write down what today's was, because today's was pretty awesome too, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. I think it was something like, what was the nicest compliment someone ever gave you, or you ever gave someone? And I was kind of like, that's the thing I like about when I do the Kind Spring challenges, because they honestly, they sit there and make me think about things that normally I wouldn't. They just kind of slide by and just kind of, you know, filter through. I'm surrounded by cats and I don't know why. They're normally not all three together in the same place at the same time, so it's kind of creeping me out. That's why I keep looking down here, because they're all like right there and looking at me, and I don't know why. It's weird. Let's see. Oh. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before that I have like a serious backlog of craft projects that are, I really became aware of them when I put together my new craft desk a couple months ago. I was like, wow, look at all the stuff that I bought and meant to do, and it got pushed to the wayside and it never happened. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. I mean, I have projects from, I hate to say, like 2 or 3 years ago. They're just sitting there waiting for me to start on them, and I never did. I mean, I know I talked about it. I must have talked about it a little bit, because with my Halloween, my major Halloween taking on project this year was my Halloween village, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get that done. I didn't even get all the houses painted, because I got waylaid with, crap, I have to make a couple of costumes. I had to make some costumes. So the Halloween village did not get completed. So I remember somebody asked for a video of it, and I'm sitting there going, I've been debating, do I do a video with it half finished? Because believe it or not, it's still actually, I still have my Halloween decorations up in my living room. There's all the stuff still out on the shelves. None of it's been put up. The stuff from the front yard got put up almost right away, but the stuff inside, it's still up. I haven't taken it down. So my little skull tower, still hanging out. All my little witch heads, still hanging out. All my gobs amounts of pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns and whatever, the ceramic ones that sit on the shelf, they're still there. They're all still out. So, I haven't had the heart to put them away. I like them being out. But I know if they're out like year-round, then it won't seem as special, kind of, when I take them out for Halloween decoration, if they're out year-round. I mean, there's some stuff that, you know, like, because my living room is in, like, autumnal, I'm not saying it right, autumn colors. I'm just going to say autumn colors. There's a lot of that stuff that can and does stay up year-round, like the plain gourds and stuff like that. That stays up year-round. But the actual specific, like, oh, look, it's a jack-o'-lantern, that does not stay up year-round. Although do I have a couple where you can just turn them around towards, and flip them around towards the back, and they look plain, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. What? Why are you staring at me? Stop it. So, yeah, but there is a huge backlog. Oh, here we go with the growling again. And the hissing now. Oh, my God. You see Ozzy butt right there? Ozzy, baby girl. She's going to growl and hiss some more. Okay, fine. So I did kind of start a new crochet project that I've just kind of like realized this afternoon is like, can't really do that. I can't start some, which is gonna be, it was gonna be so cool. But then I'm like, I can't. I have too many other things I need to do. And I'm also, I started one of those mermaid tail Afghan blankets because a friend of mine was like, she couldn't figure out the pattern, and she's like, can you sit down and try to figure it out? And I was like, I cheated. I found a video. It doesn't exactly follow the pattern that she was given. But I told her, I said I'd, try and start it, help figure out, because she really wants it. She really wants one. So, I've got it started. So, I think that'll be enough to get her started, because I'm going to have to put it down, and I have to finish my backlog of projects that I've got going on, because my craft area is just insanely, the little cubbies are all cram-packed with canvases and wood stuff and just yarn, and I've got to do something about it. So I think that I think that I'm going to make that my ultimate to-do for this next year, is get my craft crap together and get it done and get it, get some of the projects done so they can, because I know some of them are supposed to be gifts. That's the bad part. Some of them are gifts, and then I don't end up having them done by the time that it's time for the gift to be given, so then I end up having to go buy something. So, yeah. That part sucks. But, no, okay, no, I'll be okay. I'm sorry, something just flew through my head, and I'm just, I thought it would sideline me, but I don't think it will, so. Anyway, talking to myself while I'm talking to you. This is what it's like actually having a conversation with me, actually. In person, this is what it's like having a conversation with me. I'll be talking to you, and then all of a sudden, I'll flip, and I'll start having a conversation with myself, and then you'll be looking at me going, what? I'm like, no, I'm talking to myself. It's fine, hold on. Kid you not. It's just like having a conversation with me in real person. I am serious when I say that, ooh, look, squirrel. Aren't you thrilled? It's just like having a real conversation with me. Yay. I know you're excited. I can see the enthusiasm through the YouTube. I can see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go, because this is just getting weird and weirder and weirder and weirder, and I don't know where this is going, so I'm just gonna stop it now. I'm just gonna shut it down. It was nice talking to you guys again. I love talking to you guys. I love interacting with you. Please put any questions or comments down below. I'll respond. And until I see you guys next time. Bye.